Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to whip up a quick, hearty, no-cook bean dish by taking advantage of a well-stocked pantry. So let's get to it. One of the most important staples I always have in my pantry is low-sodium canned beans. They pack a protein punch, are a good source of fiber, and are low in fat and great for heart-healthy meals. And they couldn't be more convenient. So today we are starting with two 15.5-ounce cans of low-sodium black-eyed peas. Now, even though these are called peas, they are considered beans, and they have the same heart-healthy nutrients that beans do. What I always like to do with canned beans is put them in a colander and drain them. I do that first, like this. Then I give them a good rinse. Now what this is going to do is going to get rid of any additional low sodium. There we go. Now, these are good to go, so I'm going to toss them in my large bowl. Let me get rid of this really quick. Okay, very good. Get them all in there. I'm going to dry my hands really quick. Okay, next I always keep a variety of low sodium or no salt added canned vegetables in my pantry too. They are especially convenient when certain veggies are out of season. Canned whole kernel corn is a great example for when you can't get fresh corn on the cob during the summer months. Now, so here I have one 15.25-ounce can of low sodium whole kernel corn, which I've already drained and rinsed, and I'm going to add it to my peas. Very good. Now let's talk rice. Here I have one 8.8-ounce package of fully cooked brown rice, which is super convenient to have when you don't want to turn on the stove and you want to make dinner super fast. Now, of course, you could buy the uncooked brown rice, which is more economical, and cook it yourself. It usually takes about 35 minutes or so. But today, I'm going with convenience, and I'm going to make sure that I break up the cooked rice, all those clumps, with my hands before adding them to the bowl. Okay, cleaning my hands. Now I'm going to add the rice to the peas, okay? There we go. Now, I use brown rice because I love the flavor, and also it's a whole grain, unlike white rice, which is stripped of most of its fiber when it's processed. Other smart whole grain rice choices are wild rice, red rice, and black rice. Any of these can be added to almost any salad to make them more nutritious and filling. Be sure to look for rice with the least amount of sodium you can find in your store. So, now I'm going to add in two celery stalks that I've chopped up. And I usually chop both the stalks and the leaves whenever my recipe calls for celery, because celery leaves have great flavor too. Next, I have one red bell pepper that I've seeded and chopped. It's going in with the rest of the goodness. There we go. Let's get it all out into the bowl. There we go. And you can use any color bell pepper you like. Red, orange, green, yellow. They're all healthy choices. Now, for the dressing, I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, which I have right here. I'm going to pour it in. There we go. And you can use canola oil if you prefer. Next, 1 tablespoon of water. Very good. And 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, which is about the same amount of juice that you find in a medium lemon. But don't worry, if you don't have a lemon, you could use the same amount of vinegar too. Next, 1 tablespoon of dried parsley. And again, you could use a variety of different dried spices like dried thyme, dried basil, or even dried rosemary. Use what you have in your spice rack and what you prefer. And last, I'm adding 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground black pepper. There we go. Now, I'm just going to mix that up really well so the dressing covers everything: the rice, the corn, the beans, the celery, and the pepper. Let's give it a good toss right here. Here we go. How colorful. It looks beautiful. There we go. Okay, and that's it. I like to serve this salad as a side dish to chicken or fish, or sometimes I'll just eat it for lunch as is. You can also use it to stuff whole wheat tortillas and make delicious burritos. So now, you too can use the power in your pantry to create super quick salads like this one, the black eyed pea, corn and rice salad, and get more beans and veggies into your day. Bye for now.